Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Rees, and welcome back to another episode of our StoneBlock Let's Play adventure, where today we're going to a mining dimension, which should be fun. But first off, I wanted to show you some of the changes that I've made around the base. Aside from just adding on to the cobblestone chest here for more storage, I also made an infinite water source, just using water out of the oak crucible. Get, to water, take it out of there with some buckets, put it in a shape like this, infinite water. We're growing some seeds here. Hopefully we'll get some wheat soon. I moved all of our farming stuff into here. Well, not all of it, just seeds and saplings and such. I rebuilt our crucible, and then I built two others. And as you can see, there's lava. That single source block we made last time is spreading out underneath these two, and it still gives us a rate of 3, even though it's not directly underneath these, so that's pretty good. Got quite a bit of lava brewing up in there. And I filled in the floor. Oh, no, that's bad. That means a monster could spawn there. Let's see if we can shift this over a couple. There. No, now one can spawn up there. The red X's, if you're curious, you can achieve by simply tapping F7. That also makes them go away. This is a problem. I'm just going to break this block, and now monsters can't spawn over here. So, I've broken the system. I'm growing cacti in here, if that's the sort of thing you're interested in. I don't know what we might need cacti for in the future, but dadgummit, if we need it, we got it, and I need to stop breaking torches by accident. Today, like I said, I want to go to the mining dimension. We're not going to do that immediately, though, because while we're away, I had an idea for some different stuff that could be happening here. One such object is building a bonsai pot. So the bonsai pot requires 5 bricks, and brick is made out of clay. I don't know how many of these we'll make. Got myself some more cooked apples. I cut down a lot of trees. I'll show you why in a minute, but I say we go ahead and make 15, and that's enough for 5 hopping bonsais. We'll also need... that's enough for 3 hopping bonsais. I made the decision before we started recording because that's how many hoppers we got out of a reward last time, and it's easier to just use these than it is to have to make more. So, put the bonsai pot with a hopper, get a hopping bonsai. The bonsai pot, you put some dirt in that, you plant a sapling, it automatically grows and harvests the sapling. The only advantage to making it a hopping bonsai plot is that it'll automatically deposit items into a chest or any inventory really beneath it. Speaking of which, we're going to need to build a chest, and I continue to use these stone ones. Maybe not the best decision, but it certainly doesn't hurt anything, and we can't make any more now because I just used up what was left of our panels there, but we got some bricks, and they go like so. Got ourselves a bonsai, slap a hopper on there, a hopping bonsai. That wasn't part of our quests, was it, at any point? I was going to say, if it was, we should have gotten something epic for that. Okay, chests, hopping bonsai pot, right on top. And then, like I said, dirt, if we have any. It's possible that we don't. I might have used it all up. Well, we can get dirt. That's not a problem. We'll get ourselves a hammer. We'll get ourselves some cobblestone. There we go. We got some dirt, and we tore up the floor a bit, but right-click that in there, and now we can plant a sapling. Which sapling, though, will we plant? Probably the oak sapling, because that way we will also get apples. Just drop that right in there. And it will slowly begin to... I say slowly begin to grow. It's growing pretty quickly. And once it's all the way grown, it'll automatically harvest it. We can make another one while we wait, though. I don't know how many of you really wanted to sit there and watch that and are going to be disappointed if you miss it. So here we go. Plop that down. Throw on some dirt, and then I say we just plant another vanilla one, because again, apples. Apples are spectacular. I'm trying to time this in such a way that as soon as I turn around, it'll be done. Oh, no, jeez. Okay, it is a little bit slower than I realized. Here is another one. Oh, man, it just popped without any sort of... Hey, I made the advancement, though, of grow a bonsai tree. The advancement? So you'll see you don't get the entire worth of a tree, and we only got an oak wood and a stick, but we didn't have to do anything. And the rates are a bit random. If we look at the hopping bonsai and we hit uses, it'll show you some more information. So, for instance, if you have grass, it changes the grow time versus the drop chance compared to something like dirt. So you can make the decision over whether or not you want to increase grow time but drop chance, or sort of level things out. You can also scroll through here till you hit oak sapling. It'll show you that it's got a 75% chance of dropping some wood, 20% chance of dropping an apple. We got 2 of these things growing. Look at that, we've got 2 apples. Can we place a chest here? How about here? Ah, dadgummit, we'll have to put this one someplace else. No, you know what, this is fine. We'll just... Here we go. Tuck it away back here. I'll probably reorganize all of this at a later date, For right now, though, this will work. What other sapling should we plant? Of course, it's not permanent. You can always just break it and put a different sapling in there if you wanted to. So regardless of which one of these we choose, we have the potential to put a different one in there later. We could go with... Is there any advantage to... If we had a jungle, for some reason we don't have any jungle saplings. I don't know what happened to them all. I was going to say we could get potentially cocoa beans from that. Let's go with birch for no real reason. I just decided to do that. So now we can leave those going, and when we go to another dimension, if we want them to keep growing, we can go in here to claimed chunks. We can... it's hard to tell what chunks we're in. I'm just going to say select all of these, and then if you shift-click... Yes... They are now chunk loaded, so even if we leave this dimension, everything here should keep running. That includes plants growing, that includes cobblestone being generated, that includes bonsai pots making me some more apples so I can continue to create some more cooked apples. But now the time has come to go on a grand adventure. I've been teasing this for a while. We're going to a brand new dimension, as was suggested to us here. I believe right here. The overworld has no ores. It is entirely made of stone. The only way to find ores is to dig your way up to the top of the overworld and be teleported to the mining dimension that is full of ores. CJEI to find the Y levels that ores generate at. That's precisely what we're going to do today. To get there, we're going to need a whole bunch of sticks. That's why I cut down all of those trees, because I did the math on it. Get out of there, iron hammer. We're going to balance the grid, and then we're going to pull these out, and then we're going to balance it again, and that's going to create like a lot of ladders. Two and a bit. That might be too many. In fact, I don't know. Something else we'll need is torches. I think oh no, I've got 6 right there. Well, that's not enough. We'll make a few more. 30? It's a bit closer. Maybe that'll be enough. We're going to the mining dimension, and we're going to get there by taking that strange tunnel up to the top that we found. Remember when this was generated randomly? We're going to find out what it is exactly. So we're going to start working our... Oh, gosh, these things are fast. Oh, all you have to do is look up, and you start to go up. Oh, that's crazy. Let's not go... Can we not do that, though? Is there a way to disable that? Because this is going to be a challenge. So we can go up so far... And then we'll hit stone. See, I was thinking there might be something interesting up here. The game made it seem like something interesting had appeared here. But I guess not. I just realized that I had an axe, and I really need a pickaxe. And we probably need an iron pickaxe, and we've got iron. So, Shrek, let's not leave without making one of them, huh? All right, we've made it to the top now. And if I'm not mistaken, once we touch that bedrock... It should take us to the mining dimension. I should note I did have to go back and make a few more ladders because I did run out. But at least now we've got this straight shot up to it. And we've done it, everyone! Or the game has crashed. I'm not sure which. We're about to find out. And I am leaning towards success because it says it's loading terrain. But maybe the whole computer's just on fire. No, it looks like we are successful. And probably if we go into quests... A random reward, got ourselves an Invar hammer. That is perfect. We already have an iron hammer, but now we've got an Invar one too. And which one of these do you think is faster? Should we do a comparison? They have pretty much equal stats. This one just has more durability, which doesn't matter because we've got a repair talisman. Let's see what happens here. Let's see. That is pretty quick right there. That's the Invar, and then the iron. It feels like it's just as fast, so... Hard to say. One thing to note, when you go into the mining dimension, you'll be at level 4. If you want to go back home, you're going to have to dig a hole down to bedrock again, and then just jump. And it'll take you back. And look at that, we're right back on the ladder too, so we can just look straight up, and, well, hold on, maybe we got to go down a bit, and then come back up. Oh gosh, how am I supposed to get back? How do I get back to the mining dimension? Like that, just takes a bit of time. And then we'll pop back here. Hopefully not right on the same spot and fall down. Oh, good. It's filled it in. Okay, good job, game. Very good call on that. It was a mistake for me to because imagine if I'd spawned here again and I'd just fallen back onto the bedrock in like an endless loop. The game is smarter than that, though, and will not let that happen. Like I say, we are on level 4, though, and immediately I see lapis. That's solid, but I think that it's pretty much the same spawn rate. So if you want to find out where something is, like let's say we want to find iron, we can type in iron, we can go over here and we can click on recipe, and we can scroll through here until we find, there it is, world gen, and it'll show us at what levels we can expect to find iron. So iron can be found pretty much anywhere. I've struggled to interpret this chart, but what I think is happening is this chart down here is the height. So 63 is like, 63 blocks up from 0. And then this is the percentage of finding blocks at Y60, 1.2%. At Y24, it's 1.6%. You can use that to sort of determine where you should be digging depending on what you're looking out for. Now, the great thing about having 2 hammers is we can use 1 hammer for a bit. Yeah, so if I wanted to build a staircase going up like this, and okay, now I can switch over to this one for a while the first one regens courtesy of the Talisman of Repair. And I've got some black quartz ore. That is useful. That is immediately we found something useful. This is great. Hey, I found silver now. What I think I'm going to do is go up to about level 10 and then just start tunneling, so start strip mining until we find some interesting stuff. I say 10, maybe dimensional shard. Oh, for a second I thought it was diamonds and I was getting super excited. I don't know what dimensional shards are, but we've got quite a few of them now and we can use them to make an infused diamond, machine infuser, an infused ender pearl. What mod is this from? I'm sorry. It just says Minecraft. Oh, no, that's a diamond. RF tools. Okay. RF tools has some cool stuff in it. I don't know if monsters will spawn here. Tapping F7 shows that, well, there's a red X, so it's possible. And immediately I hear a monster. But where? Where do I hear it? I see spots on the map, too. I see yellow and I see orange. I'm guessing yellow are bats. Are there caves? I didn't realize there were caves. I assumed this was going to be a lot like, well, the dimension we came from, with the big difference being there's ores. It's endless stone, but this time with ore. But apparently I was wrong. There might even be a surface here. I haven't even considered going to look. This is intriguing. I'm still working my way up to level 12, though. Okay, so it sounds like there's a cave this direction. So I say we start burrowing that way, and it might be on top of us? Oh no, we're there. We found it. We found the cave. That's good. And I do hear monsters, and I see a creeper. Oh gosh, I see 2 creepers. There's one here, and there's one over there. Okay, so we're going to be very cautious down here. Ugh. Don't want to die from... Okay, there we go. That was good. That triggered a nice creeper explosion. Definitely was the plan all along. I found iron. I found bats. I want to keep an eye on everything around me at once, and I know that that's not going to be entirely possible. But let's start putting down torches so we can maybe at least prevent more mobs from spawning in the immediate area, and then we'll begin working on the ones we've already got to deal with. Also, there is a wealth of resources here that I am seeing all over the place. So we've got, what, cinnabar, we've got yellowite, we got probably tin here, yeah, iron, some more black quartz ore, goodness gracious, lead, some inferium ore, which is some pretty useful stuff if we want to get into planting that type of thing. I saw a creeper over here earlier, and I see one behind me, and I see a trio over there. All right, this guy right here seems to be threat number 1. Let's deal with him. I don't want him to blow up there, because he's going to take the gold with him. I know he will. Good, go, Shrek. Oh, he snuck up on me. At least it was a zombie and not a creeper, because that would have been so much worse. Where did you two even... Oh, they came from above. I see. Oh, an angry zombie. These guys are extra mad. Gonna have to take care of him. We keep absorbing them. I think we can transform into them for whatever advantage that might have. Charged Certus Quartz. Shocking. More dimensional shards. Entirely sure what we do with those. Lapis. This is great. This is a whole lot more fun than sifting. I've got to admit, this is way better. Except for now. Oh, what is a common loot crate? Okay. We're going to need to go empty out our inventory and come back. What we probably ought to do is, what is this? Oh, is that just gunpowder? We should probably bring some chests back with us so we can store our items in here. And we should probably build a door to keep ourselves safe so the creatures don't come through and attack us when we spawn. I'll bring in some proper doors. Whee! So let's empty all of this good stuff out, and let's take a first look at our crate. Wait, take a look at that crate. That's what I was trying to say. It's got some pig bait and cobwebs. All right, well, not what I would have wanted normally, but we'll accept it. We'll put the pig bait in there, since this is sort of farmy stuff. So we're using cobblestone chests, because cobblestone is a material we have a lot of. We could have built a backpack, and I still would like to... Oh, dadgummit, I forgot to build doors. I still would like to build a backpack. The only problem with that is we need leather, and I don't have any leather at the moment, but I know how to get some soon. Look at this thing up here. There's some sort of creature living here, and there's a tree, and there's a bat. That bat's not as interesting as whatever this is going on up here, because it looks like there's a tree and a little bit of greenery, and I don't know what that's all about, but it makes me feel a little nervous, a little uncomfortable. We're going to go figure this out. Whatever this is, I have to assume that it's bad news, right? Is it just something with a name, it looks like? Oh, there's a creeper on their way, by the way. I see you. I see you. Okay, well, you see me too. Oh, it's a compressed creeper. Okay, in that case, we want to be extra careful, because once it goes, it's going to be bringing the party with it. Did it do what I think it did? What I thought it was going to do was leave behind a bunch of creepers. But it does not look like it did that. It looks like we might be okay. Okay, if there's one thing I know, it is that it is dangerous to go alone, and we've been taking an awful lot of risks here, considering we're running around with no armor. We can fix that, though. I've got a nifty little idea in mind. First things first, stone crafting table. Second things second, stone armor. It's not the best, but it's armor, and it's better than absolutely nothing, which is what we're currently running around. Yeah, we're running around naked. And I'm putting an end to that, dadgummit. It's not flashy armor, and it slows us down, but not a whole lot. I don't feel substantially slowed, and we're a little bit more protected. Hey, diamonds! That took me a second to even realize they were there. That's, oh, not good. Inventory full of garbage. Oh, no. Oh, no, gotta get the diamonds, crying out loud. Oh, hey, that one dropped an uncommon loot bag. Nice! A chance isohedron and a golden chest transport. Oh my gosh, I just realized there's a way to find out what's at the top of this world. We can just go to the claimed chunks and it just shows more stone. So I guess there is nothing up there. No reason to waste our time going up there then. Test it over here, like good and safe and far away from us. Is it? Oh, yeah. We've made the advancement. Disco ball. Do we want to go around the corner? What if this just explodes? No, I want to see this happen. Don't you be going up into the roof or anything. Oh, nope, there. Oh. Okay. I don't know what that was. But whatever it was violence. I can see the comments now. Rees, if you clicked on it, if you'd right-clicked on it fast enough, that's the best thing in the game, and you let it blow up, you moron. Like, it's not on purpose that I did it, okay? Let's tap this. This one might be better. This one might be better. Or it might be worse. I don't know. Let's just get a good view of the proceedings from back here behind the wall. Oh. Oh. Okay. We need to go, don't we? Oh, no. Where'd it go? It vanished. Why did it vanish? I mean, I'm happy it's gone. But am I really happy it's gone? Or did it go somewhere? Hello? Oh. It didn't go straight up or something, did it? Okay, you know what? I hate chance cubes. Hate them all. Alright, so we're back, and it does look like the world's been progressing along just fine without us. In fact, how are we doing in terms of... Oh, we've got a stack of apples! Oh, that's exciting! What about over here on old birch tree? Just doing its birch thing. Just having a good time. Well, I suppose the next thing we want to do is start processing some of these resources, but I also kind of want to, before the end of the episode, go to the nether. So I recorded the first few episodes of this series back to back, and apparently I completely misjudged how long each episode would be. I personally aim for somewhere between 20 and 25 minutes, because if I go longer than that, usually people just don't watch the rest of the video. This one came out to about 35 minutes, so I've decided to cut it down the middle. The next episode, however, has enough material to be a full episode, not a half episode, so tune in on Saturday if you want to see that. In fact, there will be a new episode out Saturday and on Sunday, so if you are enjoying the series, I've got a lot more coming. Also, it should be noted that because I recorded all of these episodes back to back, it means that all of your very helpful comments about the nether in the last episode were just a teeny bit too late. Boy, it would have been nice to have those, though. I guess you'll find out in the next episode. Until then, thank you folks for watching. God bless each and every one of you, and I will see you in the next video. I think some No Man's Sky is coming out tomorrow. Maybe you'll enjoy that. Maybe you won't. I can't speak for you. Bye.